Hi everyone, today we'll be discussing another poem of class 10 and that is Amanda. Amanda is a beautiful poem that gives us an insight into a child's mind. An insight into a child's mind when he's nagged, when he's always scolded by her parents. This is a story, this is a poem about Amanda, a girl who is constantly nagged, a girl who is always scolded by her mother. Why is she being scolded by her mother? For not doing the way the things should be done. Our society has always been very stereotypical. Girls should they should sit like this, they should have nails like this, their hair should be properly combed, they should wear proper dresses. All the stereotypes reflect how a girl should be in the society. And Amanda's mother, she is no such exception. She also wants her daughter to have her nails in a proper manner. She wants her daughter to do things in the proper way. She wants Amanda to be the perfect girl. But we have to remember the fact that Amanda is only a small child, irrespective of whether she is a girl or she is a boy. She also enjoys her freedom. She also wants a moment of space in her life. So this poem, Amanda, is about the fact how she is being scolded by her mother, and eventually, what is the escape for her from all the scoldings of her mother? Let's start with the poem. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight. The very first paragraph of the poem tells us how the mother is instructing Amanda. She should not bite her nails. She should have her shoulders in the proper way. She should always sit in a proper way the society expects her. All these instructions reflect the society's wants from an individual. Second para, there is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. Now you will see that the second paragraph has, it is enclosed within brackets. Why is it enclosed within brackets? Because it's not a part of the conversation between Amanda and her mother. The brackets are there in the picture because they represent the thought process of Amanda. It represents the thinking of a girl who is being constantly scolded by her mother. Now, in order to escape from the brutal society, Amanda imagines. She imagines herself to be various things. Now, in this paragraph, Amanda imagines herself to be a mermaid. I'm sure you must have seen the Little Mermaid cartoon that we all had seen when we were young. Ariel, remember that character of the Little Mermaid? She is representing freedom. Freedom of thoughts, freedom from the brutal world, just enjoying herself in the sea. So when Amanda imagines herself to be a mermaid, she is in her own world of imagination. She is in her own world of enjoyment. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I could clean your shoes. Again, homework? Not done. Your clothes, they are not properly. This, not done. That, not done. Again, Amanda's mother is scolding her. Poor child Amanda, she just listens to what her mother is saying. She has no other response. She is just sitting and she is hearing. Now let's see what Amanda imagines herself to be next. Remember, first she imagined herself to be a mermaid. Let's see what Amanda imagines herself to be now. I am an orphan roaming the street. I pat in soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. Now Amanda is imagining herself to be an orphan. Why do you think an orphan? An orphan is an individual who has no parents. And Amanda, she also does not like to be in the company of her parents. Why doesn't she like that? Always cribbing, always scolding, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. So Amanda believes that her life would have been easier had she been an orphan. Nobody to scold her, nobody to lay down the rules and regulations. She could have the freedom that she always wanted. So the first time Amanda imagined herself to be the mermaid, and now Amanda is imagining herself to be an orphan. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you? Poor child. She is a small girl. She likes her chocolates like everyone else. But her mother is like, don't eat chocolate. Why? You will have acne. You will have pimples on your face. This time also the mother is expecting Amanda to look beautiful. Why? It is a stereotype of the society. A girl should always be beautiful. Have you all seen those ads? Fair and Lovely? Yes, a girl is expected to be fair. She is expected to have a flawless skin. Amanda is also expected all these things, and her mother wants her to be the perfect girl for the society. So again, don't eat chocolates, clean your room, tidy your work, do not do this, don't bite your nails, sit like that. These are all the expectations that not only Amanda's mother has, but also the expectations of the society that they have from the girl child. I am Rapunzel, I have no care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Now I'm sure we must have heard a lot of Disney stories like Cinderella, Snow White. There was one more story about a girl, Rapunzel. Rapunzel was a girl, she was actually a character from Disney who has really long hair, who has beautiful long hair, and she lives in a tower all by herself. If somebody wants to come to that tower, they have to depend on Rapunzel. Rapunzel lowers her hair and they climb on. So again, Amanda is imagining herself to be a Disney character, a character from the Disney stories like Rapunzel, who is not visited by anyone. She has the freedom to do the things the way she wants. She lives alone in a tower. So Amanda is basically frustrated and she wants a freedom from her parents, from the constant nagging, from scolding. That is why she's imagining herself to be a mermaid. She's imagining herself to be an orphan. She's imagining herself to be Rapunzel. All the imaginations of Amanda is actually an escape route for Amanda, so that she can get off from the constant nagging of her parents, even if it is for some time. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think I would have nagged at you, Amanda. Again, the poem ends on a note where the mother is still scolding and still telling Amanda what she must do and what she must not do. So this entire poem reflects the emotions and the sentiments of Amanda, who is a victim of constant nagging of her parents. Yes, parents have the responsibility to look after the child, but not to an extent when they suffocate the feelings and the thoughts of a child. So this poem very beautifully describes what a child wants from her parents. No nagging, of course. The child Amanda is, craving for the love of her parents, and for the escape route, she imagines herself to be different characters. Now in this poem, you have to remember the literary devices as well. You have to remember that the most important literary device that has been used in the poem is imagery. Imagery where Amanda is imagining herself to be mermaid, to be an orphan, and to be a character called Rapunzel. So the image of, the literary device of imagery has been well used in this poem. Thank you so much. This is it for today. We'll meet next time. But always remember that a parent is a caretaker of a child, not the dictator. We must always be sensitive to our child's thoughts and our feelings. Thank you.